Uh, Hello, guys. Yes, this is another video from Luiso, me, and I want to discuss a topic, right, that's been burning in my head, in my mind, in my head, whatever. Anyways, I want to discuss about men's vulnerability, right? So these days, right, I've been, hearing in movies, social media, even in mental health spaces, right? AI, that men should be vulnerable. No shit. Oh, sorry, excuse my French. Okay, but yeah, no kidding. Like, yes, men should be vulnerable. Like, I'm to be. Let me just start by saying this. I am sick and tired of, you know, this, push that that's been happening for years because I've been hearing this push since I was a kid as well, that men don't cry, we should be macho, and we should like hide our feelings, all of that stuff makes us look tough, you see, especially as especially as a vulnerable, sorry, as an impressionable child. I believe this because I thought that it would make me strong. But as I get older, I just realized that this is toxic. It's toxic and outdated, you see, because we men have feelings, you know, and we men have feelings, and they should, and they are valid, you see. So so everything that a man is upset about, and women too, obviously, are valid. That means they count, you see? So because these things are real, the problems that and issues that bother them are real, you see? So um so yes, feelings matter. They always have. But then, for men, we were supposed to put them in a box like this. We put them in some kind, like try to freeze them in a way, you know, like suppress them. Yeah, that's, yeah, suppress them. Imagine you are, holding a breath. You see, it's like holding a breath. You feel all those emotions, right? And then you hold your breath for as long as you can. You see, and then they say if you hold your breath, that means you are strong. You see, but then eventually you will run out of you, but then your lungs will get tired, you see, and you're going to have to breathe again, you see. So you'll have to let go, you see, and then you go instead of just breathing normally like you should. So the same with holding in your emotions and then letting out with one big fury, outbursts of wrath. It's scary, you see? It scares you, it scares the man, it scares everyone around him away, you know? After years of holding it in. Just like he could finally breathe. And then he goes, instead of just breathing normally, like he should, then then we after so many years of holding it in, after the insults taken, and insults taken, the jobs rejected, the unhelpful advice we've been given, unsolicited advice, bad things happen, and getting fired, getting divorced, getting rejected, even by friends, by that potential girlfriend, you know. And even minor things like a splinter, for example, a splinter which you know is so deep you can't do nothing about it. You see, and try everything by all means. Your frustration, trying to get that thing out. You see that you've built all that clog, all that suppressed, all that anger, years of anger, and then once it hit the boiling point, right? Once it reaches limit, then outburst of wrath comes out. It takes just one argument, one slip up, one anything that triggers him when he's at that boiling point to unleash the beast that he should have tamed from a young age, right? But it's left imprisoned in there. Then it comes out and it starts attacking. It attacks the owner. It attacks anyone that it sees. So, and that's dangerous. That's the consequences of holding in anger. And so this whole men should not be, it doesn't work anymore, really. It doesn't work anymore because I don't know about the historical context, but I think, it's used in war. It's used to show that, one side, one tribe, that we men are strong, and to intimidate the other tribe of men, the other, men in the other tribe, right? So that, hey, this guy's actually strong. Wow. Oh goodness, we're gonna lose. Okay, let's come up with a new strategy, whatever. You get the point. So it doesn't work anymore. Even men that go to war are vulnerable too. Soldiers aren't invincible. Soldiers are basically normal human beings with a gun. That's it. So, but with that said, right? When you are, the thing is that there's this push. Thank God, there's this push, of where for men to be vulnerable. You see, finally, but here's where the problem lies. Why is it that when we are vulnerable, and I'm talking to women, I'm not talking to all women, right? But I'm talking to the ones who I'm going to talk about right now. Why is it that you, right, you women, the ones I'm going to ask this question to, why is it that you say that you want us men to be vulnerable with you, right? That we're allowed to cry, that we're allowed to, express, these any type of emotions. You see that we've been, we're afraid that we were taught not to, express for once with you, so that we can show our human side. But when we do that, you shut us down. You react negatively. It's like you act like, it's really unattractive for men to do this. Yeah, surely complaining too, like doing it too much, it can be unattractive. But with you, like doing it even once to show any weakness or vulnerability, especially in things you don't like, about things topics you don't like, then suddenly we are, you know, um, then suddenly we're weak to you. You don't say it, but but that this is like the case of, tell me that you find vulnerable men weak without telling us that you find vulnerable men weak. This is what you're doing. You're showing it. So, because we can see that, say, please stop complaining, or be a man, toughen up, or, and then you compare us to other men who, are emotionally regulated, because these men are emotionally regulated because they had the time to work out. They had the time to be vulnerable, right? and not be judged by it because their feelings are valid, you see? And so they are able to regulate their emotions well, you see? So those who, but then, but then if you say this, but if you like tell men that it's wrong, somehow wrong in any way, that it's wrong to express our emotions. You are essentially making this whole men should not be, you should not be, we should be showing emotions, right? Worse. You see, you're making that worse. Please, like, practice what you preach, ladies, so that we men can actually trust you. Because how are we supposed to trust you when you complain about our insecurities? How are we supposed to trust you when we complain when we are offended? Why, how are we supposed to trust you when, you get mad at us for being offended? How are we supposed to trust you when, uh, and you take it to social media, complain, even if it were kept anonymous, that my man, bitches about the tiniest thing. Sorry, excuse me for my French. And again, other, you get the point, right? Because I see this in social media every time, and I'm sick of it, where women say the most outlandish things about men. And then, in the comment section, right, when men complain, then women, right, respond as, oh, men in the comments acting like little bitches, you see? Acting, these men with their fragile egos and all of that stuff. A fragile ego is essentially that has been hurt by women like you and those and that he hasn't had the time to resolve because of all this nonsense about men toughening up that they've been hearing since since when they were babies, basically. Because a fragile ego can be a stable ego. You see, we all have egos. You see, an ego is not a bad thing until it becomes inflated. You see, where you think you are so important. You see that everyone should starts worshiping the ground you walk on. You see that somehow deserve special treatment simply because you exist. No, you must earn that right, right? So with women, right? I'm sorry to say this, but hey, it has to be said. You must earn our, even you must earn even the privilege, right, of us opening doors for you. You see, the chivalry that you guys complain about is very important to you. If you want your, if you want to be, treated right, especially, special treatment, you must earn it, right? You deserve it, but you must earn it, right? From us, yes, because we men must, you know, because you want us men to earn your love and respect. But then but then with us, you want us men to um, earn your love and respect, but you want us to give it to you freely. Because you want you want us to love you unconditionally. Well, you want us to earn your love and respect. That's not equal. That is not equal at all. If you want us to earn your love, then you must earn our love too, right? So, because that's mutual. Same with same that if you expect us to give you love, freely, then then you're gonna have to give us love freely too. Anyways, that is like I'm digressing actually. So if you want us to be vulnerable, ladies, because vulnerability, right, is very sensitive, very sensitive. So if you want us to be, if you want us to, yeah, to be sensitive, right, to be vulnerable to with you, because vulnerability is very sensitive. Like I said before, that means that we are actually opening up to you guys, and we are showing our weaknesses, especially, and we are emotionally vulnerable with you. So that means you're going to have to be very sensitive when you respond. So you cannot complain to us and say, "Oh, you're a little baby now, huh? You are a baby." Something like that. No, no more responses from no more. You're acting a little bitch, or you are a bitch ass nigga, or you are, you know, you don't stop judging us, okay? So yes, please, please treat us the way you want to be treated, right? If you want, to be treated with respect when you are vulnerable, right? When you want us to respect your emotions, please respect our emotions. We're equally human, you see. The problem is just like we've all been conditioned that that men are more, emotionally, stable. Emotional stability is something to be earned. It's a skill that is mastered throughout the years. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. Feelings matter. Men's feelings matter too. You see. So please, ladies. So please, ladies, respect your man's feelings, right? And men, let go of this, need to be emotionally tough. If you want to be emotionally tough, you must be vulnerable first, so that you can be able to know your weak spots and then work on them, so that you can be stronger, and then you can be as emotionally tough as you'd like.